What is accountability? Got some definition for you. Some people get a buzzword from it's a trigger word, but accountability means taking responsibility for one's action and commitments. That means taking action for Mike's actions and commitments. We're gonna get into this too. We're gonna cut it up and break it down. Showing accountability involves consistently completing tasks, admitting errors, and taking ownership of both successes and failures. It also includes being dependable, fulfilling promises, and accepting constructive criticism. So, a lot in that, but accountability, you have to understand that because even and when you become an adult, when you cross over that threshold from being a teenager to adult, all of this apply whether you agree with it or not. Accountability still applies. Let me know in the comments what you think.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
So it says taking responsibility for one's action and commitments. I have to take action for the things that I do. I can't blame somebody else for my action or the commitments that I make. I can't do it. Being accountable, it wouldn't be. I'm not being accountable at that point. And it says involves consistently completing tasks and admitting errors. A lot of times, you'll see this as an adult. There will be some people who don't like to. They may not do it out loud. They may admit it to themselves, but they may not do it out loud. It doesn't matter if you do it out loud. It's really for you, for your individual self-development in life. You have to be accountable for your successes and your failures. And you have to admit that it's an error. When I was younger, my ego was so inflated, I wouldn't even admit that I made an error. I'd just be like, I'll bounce back. I ain't worried about it. Instead of saying, I made an error, I got to make an adjustment so I can prevent or avoid the error. A lot of times we make the same errors over and over because we don't admit. I'm saying for me, I didn't admit that it was an error. And it says includes being dependable. What does it take to be dependable? What price do you pay to be a dependable person? Fulfilling promises. It's a part of accountability people don't talk about. If you can't fulfill the promise, don't even make it. And it requires you to think before you say, I can do that. You have to think, let me check my schedule. Am I able to do this? What am I taking care of right now? Would that prevent me from making that promise? You have to be able to think before you speak and say, yeah, I can do that. And then you know you can't.